I am Adasha Lei Barlaan from BMLS 1A. So this video is the continuation of my dengue advocacy program, and this video is all about dengue prevention awareness. Dengue fever is one of the world's fastest spreading mosquito-borne viral illnesses. With rapid expansion to new nations and in the current decade from urban to rural settings, the last 50 years have seen a 30-fold increase. Dengue fever affects an estimated 50 million individuals each year, with 2.5 billion people living in dengue endemic areas. Dengue virus is a mosquito-borne single-positive stranded RNA virus of the genus Flavivirus. DENV1, DENV2, DENV3, and DENV4 are the four serotypes that can produce the whole spectrum of sickness. Infection with one serotype is thought to result in permanent immunity to that serotype, but only temporary protection against the others. With summer temperatures rising and mosquito activity at an all-time high, now is a good time to review the best strategies to avoid mosquito bites. In areas where mosquito-borne diseases such as dengue fever, malaria, and yellow fever are common, avoiding being bitten is always a worry. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, instructions for preventing bites are becoming even more crucial as mosquitoes carrying the Zika virus is spread to the areas. So now, I'll discuss 7 ways to prevent mosquito bites. First is dump out any standing water near your home. So, mosquitoes can breed in just 14 days in a minute amount of water in an old flower pot, a rain gutter, or bird bath. If you do have a pond, add some mosquito-eating fish like guppies, minnows, or mosquito fish. Add a waterfall or fountain to keep the water moving, or treat it with a natural bacteria called Bacillus thuringiensis. The bacteria kills mosquito larvae but is harmless to people, plants, and pets. Second is keep mosquitoes outside. Use screens on the windows or air conditioning to keep mosquitoes from sleeping in a window. Or if you don't have screens, consider getting a fine mosquito net to hang over your bed or crib. Some mosquito nets, like the Pramex brand, are treated with the time-release insecticide, making them ideal for a camping trip. Third is use mosquito repellent. The most effective chemical repellents contain DEET, picaridin, PMD, or IR3535 insecticide, which are all considered safe when used. The CDC says they're safe for pregnant and nursing women as well as babies over 2 months, though you want lower concentrations of DEET for children. The Environmental Working Group lists picaridin and IR3535 as its top choices for repelling mosquitoes. Just watch out for skin irritation and avoid spraying chemicals around the eyes or mouth. Next is wear light-colored clothing, especially outdoors. Apparently, deep colors like black, deep blue, and red stand out so they attract bugs. Thicker fabrics and looser fits offer more protection than thin clothing that fits tightly. Next is stay indoors during dusk and dawn. While mosquitoes can bite at any time of day, it's wise to limit your exposure during their prime feeding times. If you can't avoid being outdoors at these times of day, be sure to take some other precautions. Next is make yourself less appealing. Scientists are still studying why some people get more mosquito bites than others. Drinking a 12-ounce beer makes some people more appealing. So does emitting more CO2 or having more bacteria on your skin, which leads to more body odor. While people with type O blood, a mosquito favorite in one study, can change it. They can try wearing a scent that mosquitoes dislike. Lastly, try a natural repellent. Oil of lemon eucalyptus comes from a particular eucalyptus tree. The synthetic version, which is endorsed by the CDC as a repellent, is available under brand names including Repel, Bag Shield, and Cutter. Studies show it offers similar protection to products containing low concentrations of DEET, though it's not approved for use in children under 3. For conclusion, dengue fever is still a major public health concern and a global threat. It is currently endemic and occurs as an epidemic at opportune times and places throughout practically the entire tropics. While we wait for additional vaccines, antiviral medications, and enhanced diagnostics, we should begin making wise and judicious use of present therapies. The future challenge will be figuring out how to use these fresh technologies. The use of integrated vector management in conjunction with early and accurate diagnosis has been promoted as part of a global strategy aimed at strengthening monitoring and outbreak response capability, changing behaviors, and reducing disease burden. In the future, antiviral medicines and vaccines that are now being developed could make a significant contribution to dengue control. So again, I am Adasha Lei Barlaan from BMLS 1A.
Dengue is a flu-like illness spread by the bite of an Aedes mosquito infected with the dengue virus. Aedes mosquitoes bite through the day. Biting intensity is highest 2 hours after sunrise and 2 hours before sunset. Apply insect repellent throughout the day. Use household insecticide, aerosol, mosquito coils, and vaporizers. Sleep under a mosquito net even during the day. Use screens on windows and doors to stop mosquitoes from entering. Wear long sleeve and light colored clothes. Prevent mosquito breeding in and around your home, your workplace, and even public places. Dengue can and must be prevented.